What's up, everybody? Dimebot here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Bellona, the Roman goddess of war in Smite Season 2. As usual, I'm doing this in arena practice, one so that I can get the god, but two so that I can also amply explain her abilities while we fight. Keep in mind that obviously your mileage will vary some in Conquest and the other modes, but let's talk a little bit about Bellona before we get in. She is a warrior. It's a very interesting warrior. Going over her kit's going to take a little bit of time. There's going to be a fair amount of reading, so just bear with, guys. She's a lot of fun, though.
This shall be a day long remembered.
Alright, let's go ahead and grab... Actually, I don't know what the popular build items are for her yet. We'll go with Ninja and just kind of look and see what else people have. Ikeval, Jones. Jones is probably good. So let's take a look. Passive. Upon receiving or giving hits from basic attacks, she gains protections and movement speed for 5 seconds, max 5 stacks. So movement speed is plus 6% per stack. That could be pretty hefty. Let's keep going here. Her 1, she dashes forward. It's got a cone on it with the shield. She gains 1 stack of block for each enemy hit. Block absorbs all damage from a single basic attack and reflects a portion of the damage around her. She then will start basic attacking with her shield, like so. You can see my stacks building up there. Now, the key to that actually is every successful 3 basic attacks, she gains another stack of block. So it also will slow people. Let's look at her 2. So she gets the hammer out. And the key with the hammer is that when she spins it around in a circle, and I'll actually back off to look at this one. When she spins it around in a circle, she does spin damage, and then she has slam damage, which is that overhand, and it increases 30% for every enemy god that's been hit with it. So,
an enemy has been slain.
There we go. And she keeps using the hammer as long as she's in combat. So, Bellona is all about the weapon management. And we'll explain what that was in just a minute, actually. So that was her 3, and that was her Scourge. And the deal with the Scourge is, as long as the Scourge is out, really Thor. And we'll go ahead and back here.
Be right back.
As long as the Scourge is out, she gets healing. But the big thing with the Scourge is that that line effect that it does is a new effect called Disarm. Now what Disarm does is that it makes enemies unable to attack. So they can't make basic attacks. So this is murder on gods like Neath. A lot of your ADCs really basic attack gods. And she has extended range with the Scourge, +4, and every 3rd attack heals up to 110 at max rank. And then finally Eagle's Rally, which is her ult. She leaps, plants a Roman flag. It'll give protections and increased physical power to enemy gods. Enemies directly under where it's placed are stunned for 1 second. You get 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 protections. Damage scales to 500. Up to 14 seconds and up to 50 physical power. It is a nasty ability. So let's get into combat for real and talk about this god, because she's got a really unique kit with that passive. She can be incredibly powerful.
An enemy has been slain.
So one thing you would do with her is just stay in the fight. Just stay in the fight with her. Because she's got that passive off getting hit by basic attacks or using her basic attacks on people. And it just, she hurts. So you want to stay in with her. And right now I'm going to switch to my 3 and I'm going to start healing off Thor. You see that extra range coming into play right there?
Come on and hit me.
And I'm not going to be able to get him. But you can just see how managing your abilities, managing your passive, and managing your weapons is incredibly important with her. You see I hit a couple gods there and got the extra damage off on Neath when I landed the slam. So we'll go back. Also worth noting, and really cool, every one of her weapons has its own back animation, which I find really, really cool. We'll go with Jotun's. Ult is ready.
If you're going out looking for trouble,
She's also cocky and funny. Great voice actor, great skins. She's probably my favorite new warrior. She really has a lot of potential, and you can fill your passive off minion race, which probably is going to get nerfed, I would imagine, because it seems a little too strong. And that's a dead Thor. Excuse me, Neith.
rally here!
He's immortal.
Let's disarm Amir and let's heal off him.
Enemy has
Aw.
been slain. Killing spree.
See the heal and the speed going up there. Landing that 2, that slams, not as hard as you might think it is. It's actually quite easy. The Scourge is great for chasing. You're not going to be getting away a lot with her, though. She doesn't have a lot of dash. That's why she does have that heal. That's why she's got the spin attack.
You have slain an enemy.
Get some deflect here. That's also a reason for the deflect. Using that one in a situation where you've got a lot of enemies in your face, that deflect can really help. And we'll go for Ra. That heal was just enough to keep me alive, and we'll get out of here now.
Face me, coward!
Okay, what to go for next? I think Runeforge sounds like a fantastic idea.
That will do well enough.
Ult is ready.
Ultimate is ready.
See if we can jump in and do some real damage. She's very much a bruiser, more like what I think the old bruisers were intended to be. And you saw how much damage that just did.
Double kill.
Hit me.
Oh, I really wanted to get him with that. Oh well. Should be able to do some fairly serious damage here.
That's enough.
You have slain an enemy.
Come on, Neith. So just keep basic attacking and you can get the speed that you need. And switch to the Scourge to get the heal and the extra range, and that is a dead.
Rally here!
So she's very versatile. And remember, as long as you keep in combat, you can keep the weapons out. That hammer doing massive work right there.
Is there no one else?
I love the "is there no one else" reference. Let's see if we can get on Ra here. You see that speed boost. So absolutely, as I've said, the key with her, managing the weapon, staying in combat, because her passive, everything about it,
Is there no one else?
everything about her is geared towards staying in combat. I'm out of mana and I still don't have to leave just because of the passive stacking. But now I think we will leave. We're at 25-0-7, absolutely demolishing the enemy. But I think we might go for... I don't think Odysseus's bow is right. I think probably Titan's. A little bit more pen.
No reason to hold back.
And maybe Rage for some crit. Still messing with builds for her. Really, it's against bots. There's not a great deal that I can do to build a really accurate build, but I'm just kind of having fun with her. Mainly to explain the abilities to you guys, so see what happens when we jump in with a full... And this should be a dead Ra. And we'll go for the 3 on Guan. He won't get away though.
You have slain an enemy.
Now remember, the shield only counts for the number of gods hit, so you're only getting that extra.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh god, you're only getting that block reflect off God's hit. So if you look at it right there, Bellona grants, oh, excuse me, it is enemies, never mind. So I guess minions do count, that's interesting.
Slain an enemy.
That is doing so much damage to Thor.
An enemy.
Oh, you're not the only one with a hammer, Thor. Sorry, buddy.
You have slain an enemy.
Damn. So close. I'm being really, really cocky with her. There's no reason not to be, but...
Rally here! That's enough.
Oh, that's right, Ra. Just float there. Let me stay in combat. Thanks
An enemy.
for the heals. Appreciate that.
Is there no one else?
No, there's nobody else below. There really isn't. I'm just wrecking these guys.
The kid is on. Stop double kill.
Right, we can go finish Rage. Actually, we can go finish Deathbane, or Deathbringer if we want to. No, not quite, excuse me. We could do Golden Bow. I don't really see the point, though.
No reason to hold back.
So we'll get the ult out one more time. Cannot wait to play this guy in Arena, in Conquest or the other mode. She's super fun to play. Just one of the most unique kits that HiRez has come up with, and really a blast.
You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Triple kill.
And there goes Thor. We'll take a quick look at her windscreen, and then we'll call it an episode. So guys, as always with my first looks, that was in an arena versus bots, so that I could better explain things to you and more show things off a little bit as to the actual mechanics. So if you want to see more, go ahead and follow the channel by subscribing right there. Coming up in just a second, you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Leave a comment if you have questions, comments about the new god. My name is Danbot. Later.